Yo, yo. What's poppin'? We back. We back. Okay. What up, though? Shit, Ro just became a member. Shout out to Ro. Good to see you in here, homie. Hey, before we even get started, because Ro just became a member, in honor of that, well, there's a couple things I kind of want to cross off the checklist before we get started, if you guys don't mind. But in honor of Ro becoming a member, shout out to Ro for copping the Memby. Um, Let me get the Max Holloway and Conor McGregor emojis going. We got the fight week coming up. It's been a bit of a slower news week. We got a bye week. Oh, Rose said he's renewing. He bought it last month. Shout out to Ro. I thought you were a member. And the color does indicate you renewed it. So shout out to Ro. Thank you, homie. Thank you for your membership, Ro. Do you denounce the Jays? Um Okay, couple things. Let me just get a couple off the checklist. This is it, I think. Okay, someone's gonna get a boot. Not someone, but on the memberships, we gotta switch them out. Uh, Damn. It's getting tough. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of the Nick Diaz emoji. Nobody cares about it anymore. And we're replacing Nick Diaz with the legend Max Holloway. And then let's get a McGregor photo. Oh, I already got the McGregor photo. Yeah, we already got Connor, coked Connor. So we got Max in there now. We got Blessed, we got coked Connor. Perfect. And then I'm a Memby. Yep, you a Memby real player. You a Memby. 2 months, 2 months Memby. Now, give me a second so I can post you guys are seeing the thumbnail, right? BSD with Staph. By the way, everybody run up the likes on the stream if you haven't liked it yet. Shout out Bobby Noon. Shout out fucking Bobby Noon. I'm basically putting this on IG right now. RIP Nick Diaz emoji. How will I ever refer to someone as a tweaker now? The Nick Diaz emoji was good to go, right, Shiloh? Would you prefer me to replace to get rid of another one and put the Nick Diaz emoji back? Mm. Sorry for the the silence. But you guys know what I'm up to. We're making a BSD post right now, so we gotta inform the masses that BSD has Staph. going into UFC 329. So just give me like, I don't know, 5 minutes. But drop some stuff in the chat if you guys want me to read that out. Whatever's on your guys' minds. Whatever came across your timeline today that you want to ask me about, drop it in the chat. I want to see what you guys are intrigued to talk about today. All right. But we got it. We got a good stream today, so don't even trip. Don't even trip. We got a good stream. %100% pick rate, never wrong. Is that the case? Everybody run up the likes on the stream. If you have not hit the like button yet, you know the deal. Mm. Connor's not winning, Retnos. Connor is not fucking winning. I've had my premonition, and so a lot of the people who are like, you tripping, you guys are going to have to wait till tomorrow's stream because we will be doing our official McGregor Holloway breakdown tomorrow to kick off fight week. But Rhett knows you're absolutely tripping. Connor ain't winning. And I don't even think BSD is going to win. Okay, so yeah, BSD has Staph again, for the record. Not the first time this dude coming into fight week with Staph. But yeah, so Did I see RDR versus Delete? No, I didn't. I didn't. But decent fight. Decent fight. Delete was not happy with I was not happy with his last performance. Yo, chill. Jacob has listened to my chats. He knows it's true. Get on MMA prediction tracker or it didn't happen, Rhett. I mean that Rhett, you gotta get on something. You gotta get on something, homie. You should have learned your lesson by now on Mystic predictions. Connor's second round, TKO, no shot in hell. No chance in hell. No chance in hell. Want to know if Merab's title run was EPO driven, but we'll never know. I kind of doubt it. Okay, anyway, we can kind of get onto some of the topics on the day. Yeah, Tapology works too. Join Perry's group. Yeah, Rhett knows. You want to join the betting group on Tapology or no? So, I haven't been live in a couple of days since Wednesday. So, yesterday's news, Umar Nurmagomedov versus Song Yadong, booked as the main event for UFC Shanghai next month, August 29th. So, I don't know, something about this matchup. I mean, it's cool. There's nothing really against it, but I don't know, just something about it. Something about the matchup. I can't really put my finger on it, but Song Yadong definitely not winning it. And yeah, it's a weird matchup. Umar wipes round one. Yeah, there's no way Song Yadong wins this, and that's why it's kind of a weird matchup, I feel like. It's like they were not on a trajectory to fight each other. Song Yadong 2-2 in his last four. Umar on a 2-fight win streak. They both did just beat Davison though. If you look at the UFC rankings, they got Mario versus Corey, right? So that's already locked in. I guess Umar wanted to be active or something. Only other option is Song. Guess Merab is still sitting out and shit. O'Malley just fought. So I guess it makes a little bit of sense, but it's more of a timing thing than a making sense of a matchup thing. So it's cool. It's cool. But this is the main event for UFC Shanghai. Umar winning in Shanghai. Um Paddy, just like the homie MTK said, and a few other people have said after the Ilia Topuria loss to Justin Gaethje, Paddy also believes that Ilia is not a real feather or fly. Oh my god. Paddy also believes that Ilia is not a real lightweight. And he says that if they fight, he's going to send him back down to featherweight. So here is that clip real quick. But he says, I always say it, we have weight classes for a reason. Ilia Topuria is a fat featherweight. He's not a lightweight lad. And if I ever fight him, people will realize that if he fights me, he'll move back down to 45 because he will realize how small he is for the weight. And I mean, this is like hindsight is 2020 shit. But honestly, I've been saying this for a little bit. Ilia, like in between fights at times, he was almost unrecognizable too. It was really low key, and a lot of people didn't really mention it at all. But yeah, I do think Ilya's a bit of a fat featherweight. I do think he's a bit of a fat featherweight. And a lot of people have not really seen it, but If you look at like his face when Max Holloway called him out after knocking out Gaethje, look at Ilya back then. Look how swollen his face is. You got to be eating a lot of food, you know, to have that fat of a face. Being Ilya, he's almost unrecognizable, almost. When he was making that cut to 45, he looked like two different people. So I don't know. I don't want to go through all that, but that is something I did notice. And I mean, I want the Paddy versus Ilya fight. If Paddy beats BSD next week, I want Paddy versus Ilya. Listen, listen. Everybody doubted Paddy to even be able to compete with Ilya. Paddy went 5 rounds with Gaethje. Ilya got stopped after 4. They got beef. Okay, the fight almost slipped away, but Ilya lost to Gaethje, which means we can still get this fight. They got beef. It's a real fight. Okay? And it's a real fight, particularly also because everybody counted out Paddy, and now that Ilya lost to Gaethje, Paddy's back in the mix. So I want this fight. I want this fight. Paddy beats BSD this weekend or next weekend. We book Paddy versus Ilya. You know, end of 2026. Jacob, I told you Gaethje beats Paddy. You said nah. I did say nah. If they got scheduled right now, I got Paddy. I'm not gonna lie, Paddy can beat him. Yeah, he can. I see you guys saying Yadong is washed. Yeah, Yadong is kind of washed. Song is a fraud. Song is worse. Umar Loki shit. This has to be a killer be killed performance from Song. His whole career depends on his fight, on this fight. Nah, I mean, Song, there's no way Song wins this. In Shanghai, give me Song Yadong. Bro, it could be on the moon. Song Yadong's not winning. Ilya's 5'4", he should move to featherweight. I don't think he's 5'4", is he? Ilya needs to go back to 45. I agree Ilya needs to go back to 45, but the funny thing is, I think he beats a lot of the lightweights. I don't necessarily, I mean, I want to see how he does against Paddy now. Now I really want to see, and I always did want to see. I always thought it was a good fight. But I do think Ilya beats a lot of the lightweights still, like hands down. But you know, he would do better at 45. Ian Gary beats them all. Can't even look up your channel rep. Shows me nothing. Okay, so moving on. Ilya, you know, still on the Ilya Topuria topic. This is the first images of his face after the fight. This video was posted 17 days after the loss. A lot of people say he's wearing makeup and shit like that, but this was posted by Ilya's hairdresser. And his hairdresser did respond to people DMing him saying, you know, when was this video taken? Before or after the fight? And the hairdresser said after. Louis Bless. So here's the video though. I mean, yes, Ilya, it's a real fruity video. It's a bit fruity. I mean, get your fingers out of my hair if it was me. But, you know, I get it. He's a hairdresser. Okay, in other news though, moving along through the topics. Gamrot versus Quillin Salkilled. Quillin moving up the ranks quickly here. Main event UFC Vegas 120, August 8th. Coming up in a month. Quillin versus Gamrot. This is a whole different matchup because Gamrot's a, you know, solid grappler. So we'll see. But Quillin, I think, got it on the feet. We shall see. Main event, though, 5 rounds. August 8th, UFC Vegas 120. Quillen versus Gamrot. Jacob, you hyped for the Ian Gary title run? I am kind of hyped for it. I am. We got these guys, these Mexicans, I think. Roofers, we should call them. Scrapping on the job site.
Güey, cálmense a la verga, puto. Ey, 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 ey. Ey, güey, cálmense a la verga. No, déjalo, no le pegues, déjalo. Ey, güey, cálmense. Ey, güey, no le pegues, güey. No le pegues, güey. Van a llamar a la policía a los güeros si no se calman, hijos de la verga, ¿eh?
Acá estos güeyes que mandó
Andan agarrando a vergas, calucha, estos vatos, güey. ¿A qué vergas mandan a esa gente, güey? Güey, cálmense a la verga, puto. Ey, 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 ey.
My Larry Wheel shout is getting blacklisted. What is your Larry Wheel shout? You guys seen this, though? Torres Finney posted his first video back to training. Dude is a fucking heavyweight. Hey, shout out to Otto. Good to see you, Otto. This guy Torres Finney is massive. I don't know what his plans in the UFC are. Nothing good, though. Nothing good. He laced Merab. What'd he lace Merab with? Ro? On his stream yesterday. What'd he lace him with? Torres Finney sucks if we're being real, I know. I just like to kind of post him and troll him. Jack Brady and what up, homie? He should just move to heavyweight. I mean, I don't know what his plans are. Nothing good, though. He got no good plans for the UFC. This is in between rounds, Ilya and his brother, the corner work and shit like that. You guys can give it a listen. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Rose says some banned substance in his drink and he gave it to him and told him it was cool. Well, I seen that. That wasn't last night. They did that a while ago. There's clips on YouTube I can post in Discord if you want. No, it's all right. I do appreciate it, Ro. I do appreciate it. I've seen it though. I've seen it. Love you, Ro. You know I love you, homie. Thoughts on Ian, Gary, and Usman being welterweight and middleweight champs after Strickland relinquishes the belt? I don't think Usman's gonna be a fucking middleweight or yeah, Usman not gonna be the middleweight champ. Usman not even beating DDP. You think Usman beating DDP? What's the betting group? Oh, I could pull it up real quick. There's only 2 members in here. I think I can just drop it like this or what? Shit, man, I thought I had the scoop. Nah, that's a recycled clip, bro. It's a recycled clip. It's because it's a slow news week. People are posting it. Usman not even being the top 5 at welterweight, not to mention middleweight. I'm here. What up, Otto? What's poppin', Otto? Tyler Betts says Poirier needs to come back. There's big fights to make. Justin, Paddy, Connor, Ilya. There are big fights, aren't there, Tyler? There's big fights. Hey, can we phone up DP? Yo, Tyler Betts, that's actually a great chat. I mean, DP still mixes it up with the best of them at 55. As soon as Islam left, right, he mixes it up with the best of them still. Thoughts on Poeton meetup talk? Oh, I had less than 0 thoughts about that, Tony. Was I supposed to have a thought? Tony, was I supposed to have a thought on that one, homie? Honestly, less than 0 thoughts about that one. What was I supposed to think? That Alex Pereira is a dick and he doesn't like his fans? I wouldn't believe something like that. Something had to have happened. You know, Alex is a cool dude. I did see there was an explanation, didn't even bother to read it. But you know, I was like, well, there you go. There's an explanation. I'm gonna just believe it off rip without even reading what it says. I'm gonna believe Alex's explanation. He's innocent. Emporio comes back, just no. IGBBMN. I know, bro. We need fucking shirts. IGBBMN. Wait, why isn't it named that in the Memby emojis? Hang on, let me fix that. I just have it named Poirier. No. IGBBMN. Okay, we just fixed it. But Justin shook up the whole timeline. Yeah, he did. Gary beats Islam 50-45. Easy work. I mean, I don't know how he's going to get it done. Bro, if he 50-45s Islam, that's crazy, though. I guess Pereira was hitting on fans' wife, trying to smack their ass. Oh, whatever, bro. Who cares? You feel me, Tony? That's that type of shit. It's like, who cares? Not that I'm saying it to you, Tony M. I'm saying you want my take, right, Tony? You're asking my thoughts. I'm telling you, I could give a shit. I could give a shit. Not that I could give a shit that you're bringing it up to me. That's my thought about Alex being accused of that. You know, I could give a shit about that. I don't necessarily even believe it. And like, I'm sure there's context to it if it is true. Can I put it like that? Yeah, Poirier versus Gaethje 3. We need it now. McCarthy shined a big light on referee bias in his latest Ariel interview. Yeah, McCarthy's an idiot, bro. I'm leaving G, but W stream. All right, peace out, Rat. Yeah, John McCarthy, kind of an idiot. I'm just sick of those referees. Don't even really want to talk about them either. Holloway, you know, he's predicting an old Hawaii-style beating for Conor McGregor. Come July 11th, UFC 329 in the main event. 5 rounds. 170 pounds rematch. 10 years in the making. McGregor Holloway 2. The Notorious versus Blessed. Ireland versus Hawaii. Come on now.
Like, it is what it is, so I'm taking Mystic Max.
What does Mystic Max predict for this week?
We drown him. We drown him. We're gonna give him an old Hawaii-style beating and drown him. We're taking him deep waters. Mystic Max have arrived. He's taking like, it is what it is, so I'm taking Mystic Max.
What does Mystic Max predict for this week?
Okay, let's see here. Jack says he's been accused of shit before, though who knows? We don't give a fuck till it happens to our girl. Yeah, it's like shit, bro. My girl, I'm not tripping about my girl and Alex Pereira. You know, listen, I can guarantee you Alex Pereira ain't slapping my girl's ass. You know, I'm not even putting myself in the situation. But I mean, I guess, you know. What do we think he's doing though, Jack Birding? He in a jiu-jitsu gym and then he just walks up and he just like taps some booty and shit like that. Like I just can't really see it. You know, UFC champ, one of the biggest stars. I mean, he'd be a little bit more discreet about it. And that whole accused of other shit before, nothing happened. So I don't know if we should be using it against him. Nothing happened, meaning there's no charge, there was no court case, there was no nothing. It was just a video. By the way, I was just kidding about Paris smacking ass. Oh. Well, shit, Jack, there we go. See what I mean? I knew it didn't make no sense. We still turned off Poirier's arrest footage. Rose says, yeah, but I didn't think the referees were on some cult shit, but that's how it seems. No, I think they kind of are. I think the referees are on some cult shit. Some type of police shit, you know? Some type of gang shit. Max the one drowning in those Hawaiian floral shorts. Honestly, we're doing a stream tomorrow where I'm going to do my full breakdown. So you guys got to tap in tomorrow. I don't want to do it tonight. But we can do a warm-up tonight. But like it's better, you know, it is better. LMFAO says Jack. Imagine Shama doing the death stare at your girl's ass. It's like shit, you know what I'm saying? Jack says I don't know about the context. Me neither. You getting rude now, real player want banned? And then yeah, BSD with the staff. BSD with the staph infection. So here it is, though. He got staph again going into the fight. Now, this could be a bad omen for Paddy. Because Gaethje also was recovering from staph when they fought, and Gaethje beat his ass. But that is that. That is that. However, in other news, should we watch the Max Holloway? Fight Week vlog?
Good, Avi. How are you?
Let me see. I wrote down my topics. So, yeah, Alias Face, White House documentary. I do want to talk about a couple pop culture topics towards the end of the stream that I find funny as fuck. You know, we don't really need to watch this Max Holloway thing. It's not that big of a deal. It's almost just killing time. But what I do want to see...
Yeah, so this guy lied about me and said,
Yeah, so this guy, Alexi Pergrande or something, he's like a PFL fighter. Trains at Henry Hoof's gym. And I guess he sparred Ian Gary back in the day. There was a report going around a couple days ago about Ian Gary unfollowing dude. Somebody tagged Ian and said, "Why did you unfollow Alexi?" Ian says, "Because he filmed me without permission, then secretly kept filming after I asked him to stop and has been editing and reposting the same session for 4 years. I like the kid, but respect when someone says no to filming you." Interesting, huh? By the way, those roofers fighting is G as fuck. LOL, the roofers, I know. Conor McGregor. Okay.
I was secretly recording him and he asked me not to the whole sparring session multiple times, so I'm going to go ahead and upload the raw footage of us sparring. The only cuts are going to be the breaks in between rounds. Now, before we actually go into the sparring footage, let me tell you guys the backstory so we are all on the same page. Number one, I am uploading this video because I am trying to protect myself from the lies that Ian Gary has said about me. I train with a lot of high-profile, high-level fighters that his lies could affect me and my training with other pros. Number two, this video is extremely old and over 4 years old. I've been posting clips because I make money off of social media. The only part of the sparring session that's actually gaining a lot of traction is the part that I took him down. The only reason it's blown out of proportion is because of his upcoming fight with Islam Makhachev. And no, I did not post the takedown when the Islam Makhachev fight got announced. I posted it months before and someone clipped it up and posted that old clip and blew it out of proportion. I would like you guys to watch through the whole video and let me know, is there at any time he seemed uncomfortable with the camera there or anyone around him, because the volume is going to be up all the way too. If anyone approached us and said that we could not record, including Ian Gary himself. Does it seem like my fiance was recording without consent, and if anyone was uncomfortable at any time? Be the judge and let me know. But other than that, this is all raw footage of me and Ian Gary sparring for 3 rounds.
Oh. Damn, Ian throwing bows? Shit, I guess you're allowed to throw bows if you got the elbow guards on? Oh. Personally, I don't want to be rude to this Alexi guy, but I do get the feeling Ian stops this dude. Like, stops this dude without the pads or anything. Like, I don't know what we're messing around about. I think Ian stops this dude. You know, he just elbowed him to the face from like super far outside with the rear hand. That pretty much signifies he could do whatever the fuck he wants to this guy. The one thing I do see about Ian though, his issue with fighting is like it's this this stick and move approach instead of putting some stopping power and getting his opponents to back up. They just like kind of take his shit and stand there, and Ian's the one who, like, Ian will punch you and he moves more off of punching you than you do. You know? Like, he punches you and runs away essentially. It's a weird, it's a bit of a odd style.
Change your jab level, Lexi. Work your way in. Work your way in. Change your jab level. Work your way in. Yeah.
Oh, he's stopping this dude.
Head movement, Lexi. Head movement, head movement.
What the hell is this dude even bragging about?
Get off. Leave your hand moving. Get off. Leave your hand moving. These circles, chop that low kick. These circles, chop that low kick.
Oh, yeah.
Circle. There it is. There it is. Show it. Show it. Show it. There you go. Get out, lead hand moving. Get out, lead hand moving. Occupy his hands. There you go. Occupy his hands.
Oh, elbow again.
He leads. Chop. Yep. Yep. He leads on our left. Use that hook.
Look at this.
Good.
We are so stopping this dude. What's poppin', Dylan? Tyler Bet says Makhachev gonna have him down quick. If Ian runs around like that, he might have him down kind of quick. We'll see. America First says Ian should have gone the Gaethje route and not post anything. What's poppin', America First?
Yeah. Jab to the chest. Jab to the chest. Stop trying to hit his head. Feign it. Show it. Show it. Show it. Good. Yes. Yes. Keep your eyes on him. He's gonna dart out. He's gonna dart out. It's all right. Feints. 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 Stop giving up ground here. Yep. Start cutting off the kick. Start circling. Start circling around. Yep. Don't give up ground. Circle around him. Double jab, jab hook, high low. Get that lead hand moving so you can start circling around him. We're not backing up. There you go. 30 seconds. Good. Add in a foot fake with that. Add in a foot fake with that. Good. Good. Yeah, I broke my ref. I was good if I drink this. I broke my wrist and I was sparring 2 days later.
This guy doesn't even make it out of the first round with Ian Gary.
2 fractures in my wrist and sparring 2 days later. Yeah, I'm trying to get good there. I'm not really sure like what it's doing right now. Change your target with a lead hand. There you go. Stab him in the chest. Stab him in the chest. One guy hit his head. Go ahead, Hunter. Let's see. Pick it up. Go ahead, Hunter. There we go. Stab his chest. Hit him in the arm if you have to. Hit something. No matter what you're hitting. Just hit something. Yep. Center of his chest. Center of his chest. That's right. Don't land for his head. Come on, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. Good, good, good. Right? Yeah, good. Good bottom. Facing double tap, facing double tap. Hands after, right away. Sit down here, sit down.
Ian literally beating the shit out of this dude. It's so funny. This guy wants his 5 minutes of fame. I mean, something. What's this titled? The Truth, Ian Gary versus Alexi Pergrande, full uncut sparring. Yeah. I would have just kept this one quiet.
Jab, feint, jab. Let's see, work around. Step around to your right. Yeah, you're right. So you gotta step around. Give him an easy target. Step around. Step to your right. Step around. There you go. Stitch. Yep. Step around. Step around. Step around that foot. Step around.
Like, he literally just compromised his leg. Ian's taking it easy on him. He literally goes, "You fucking bitch," after he leg kicked him and destroyed his leg. Ian being nice and not continuing to kick it.
That foot. There we go. Tap high, tap low, then right overhand. You'll see it. You'll see it. Don't mirror his stance. Yeah, don't mirror his stance. Stay in your stance.
What I'm gathering from all this is what I'm gathering. This is what I'm gathering. Okay, this is what I'm gathering. These dudes sparred, 3 rounds. It appears to be 15 minutes or so. Years ago. It appears like this guy in the black shirt got his ass beat the whole round. He's even sparring with the shirt on. Ian got the shirt off. It's just a bit of a sign of like, who's really game here and who's not. But small indication. But anyway, Ian Gary got the better of this dude the entire part of the sparring up to this point. And if this guy has been posting one little 3-second clip of success he's had against Ian, you know, for years, that's annoying as fuck and super corny and super weird. Super weird, as a matter of fact. You know, I think that's what this guy's been doing, huh? He's been posting one clip about Ian Gary, how he did this to him in sparring years ago. Can we find it? Not finding it. Oh, here it is. Well, here's one of them.
Oi! Alexei, if you want to remain undefeated, you gotta be ready at
Yeah, who knows why him and Ian are beefing? But honestly, who even cares? Wait, did we get a dono? Tux in the shout out to Tux. Read my chats, bro. This is ridiculous. Okay, let me look at Tux's chat. Tux, you haven't said a thing. Oh, Tux says finally we get a fucking Perry stream. Read my chats, bro. This is ridiculous. LOL, it says I can remove that dono. I won't though. I think what happened was Ian was in a flow state and too focused on putting hands on this kid and got surprised with a takedown. Oh, it's about a takedown. Ian literally has to go easy on this kid. I know. Think this kid has a personal grudge against Ian that stemmed from the gym. Watch your mouth talking to Perry like that. I know. What the hell's wrong with him? Tux goes, LOL, I was copying that one, dude. All right. Shout out to Tux. Good to see you in here, homie. Thank you for the $2 dono, Tux. There was some dude spamming, so I copied him. Yeah, I know. Real playa. Real playa. He more like a real sister. I'm playing. Well, then let's wait and see where the takedown is.
Don't mirror your stance. Yeah, don't mirror your stance. Stay in your stance. Don't mirror. This time you leave that combo, double up with the backhand. Up the cage.
1 minute.
1-3-2-2. 1-3-2-2. Circle out that cage. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Back to the center, back to the center, back to the center, back to the center. Get off the cage. Good. Double that backhand up. Nice, Ian. Good! Change your targets though, don't chase his chin. He's fucking brains his little fucker, isn't he? Good. Punch into his chest, rear hand comes over. 10 seconds. Nice. Just a couple of light ones, that's all. We tried to corrupt Mr. Miyagi.
Not glad I did not expect that.
Good habits, Ian. Good habits, good habits, good habits.
There it is.
Nice, Ian.
That's pathetic, bro. That's pathetic that he continues to post a takedown. That's pathetic. That's pathetic.
Drop your ass, elbow inside, Ian. High head, high head, high head. You're fine there, you're fine there. Drop your ass, elbow inside. You're fine on the cage. There you go. It's alright, there you go. Keep turning, there we go. Good, Ian, very good. Yep, just hit anything, no move. Off the head, there you go. Uh-oh. He did some 45er shit on you. No, put him on the cage, put him on the cage, put him on the cage. Don't support his weight, put him on the cage.
Under a minute.
Work, Ian, work.
30 seconds.
Just score. Good Good judges. Good pressure for the judges. And it's the same thing. And then exactly. And think about like, don't think about bringing the foot straight. Think about leaving the heel exposed. So maybe that's my problem. Put your heel because you know who the best one for this is. Watch Lorenz Larkin. That brother comes on the film me 1,000 times. We see him say, yeah. I'm like, oh, bro, I watch Jones. Jones just fucking, he got hit people with it like that because they're so long. But you got to play here just like, yeah. Think about the heel. That wasn't. No, it was more full, but I'm thinking like here. Like.
Yeah, Ian's literally coaching this kid. He's like the full sparring footage, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about your sparring session with Ian. And the fact that you took him down. But, like Roro says, can't lie, that's a big opening for Islam to exploit. I kind of agree. I do kind of agree with that. Streets would have definitely locked up that head and arm cut. Ian playing mind games, making himself look easy so Islam can enter the octagon overconfident. That's my take. Or another UFC/Vegas setup, all bets on Islam, then takes the L. This wasn't posted by Ian, America First. This was posted by Alexi Pergrande, a PFL fighter. And it's from years ago. But they just argue because I guess this guy Alexi took him down in the sparring session. And he constantly posts about it. And Ian unfollowed him because he got annoyed about it. And now this guy playing victim, and he's like, the truth. Ian Gary versus Alexi Pergrande, full uncut sparring. Whatever, homie. But in other news, Floyd Mayweather spoke on his bankruptcy allegations. First Cuck UFC champ, potentially.
Come on. What's up, man? So Floyd, man, talk to me. We see you getting back in the ring.
Well, right now, they talk about a lot of different names.
Right.
You know, but it is what it is. You know, it's so crazy a lot of times. A lot of times they be talking about, oh, you doing it for the money.
Right.
If I'm able to steal some extra money, shit, why not?
Why wouldn't you?
Shit, if I'm able just to steal a little bit.
Why not?
I mean, Jeff Bezos still getting money.
Right.
I mean, we can keep naming.
Right.
The Walton family.
There you go.
They still getting money.
There you go.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
All right, so who's going to fight? Is it, we hear a lot of names, it's Tyson, it's Pacquiao, we see you going overseas, a kickboxer possibly. Who is it going to be? First, is it a list?
We just, time will tell.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Okay.
You know, I just want to make sure they got their numbers right.
Okay.
So, you know, as you guys seen, you know, I posted the Tyson fight, and I posted the little guy, I think the other guy, his name is Mike also.
Okay.
It's coming out now, America First. I'll just tell you why people are saying it's coming out now. Because Ian Gary unfollowed that guy Alexi, and people were making reports about it. So then people commented on Ian Gary's post, and they said, like, yo, why'd you unfollow that guy? And then Ian's like, because he was filming me without my consent. And then this guy went ahead and posted the footage that was allegedly filmed without Ian's consent.
From over in Greece.
Yep.
But, you know, sometimes I post them and I take them down, and I post them and I take them down. You know, it is what it is, you know.
That's what's up. So a lot of people are saying you're doing this just cause of the money. Is it just cause money, or just what you want to do?
Well, as you know, I mean, nobody has taken none of my properties away from me.
Right.
So I still got all my houses. I still got everything. My mother, my whole family, their bills still paid.
Right.
I still They are my employees.
So is it true? One more question. I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the paper.
No.
Let's go back to that to the paper.
Right.
You know, I was thinking about something, right?
Yep. You doing better than Frank.
And a lot of times. No, hold on. Let me film it. Okay, so check this out.
Yep.
Now, when you really think about this, right? We got our people, meaning the black community.
Yep.
Shout out to Tugs. Perry's still getting money. Shit, we still getting money. We still getting money, Tux. America first. I got you, homie. I got you. That is the lore. That's the story. Gotcha. Thank you. He got his panties in a bunch. Yes. Yeah. Both of them got their panties in a bunch for no fucking reason. But I will say it is kind of goofy of that kid Alexi to be posting that he took down Ian Gary. He's not even a wrestler. But that is a bad sign of things to come. The fact that that kid took him down, not even a wrestler. And, you know, Ian Gary about to fight Islam.
These people have been paying money for years to come see me fight.
Yep.
These people will pull equity out of their house, bet their life savings, and they bet it on Floyd because I've proved that I'm 100% when I get in that ring.
Right.
Okay, so they'll bet their life savings on Floyd Mayweather.
Thank you for a $2 donut, Tux.
They believe in me, right? And they rooting because they want to see me win. And then after they go home and they got everything they want, they praying on my downfall.
Facts.
They praying on my downfall. So, yeah, we don't want to see Floyd with nothing.
Right.
And so, I mean, and in due time, you know, a lot of times they say, oh, it's this lawsuit, it's that lawsuit. One thing about me, whoever I get involved with, as far as with business, I get myself out of the situation.
Okay.
You know, one thing we're not going to do is go out there and go point fingers. Oh, this person got me in that. As a man, you know, if me and you doing business and things don't go right, and if me and you sit down and communicate and try to iron things out, if we can't iron things out, then it's best that we go our separate ways. It's just like a divorce.
Right.
You know, and if a man and a woman been married, just say 30 years.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of unraveling. Right. So even like, you know, when they talking about these different
Yo.
cases, oh, it's this, it's that. One thing about it, it's not me.
Okay.
It's not me.
Right.
But one thing I'm not, you know, I'm the main face.
Yes, sir.
I'm the biggest name.
Absolutely.
So with me being the main face and the biggest name, who they going to point the finger at?
You.
Okay.
There you go.
So it's no different from when you hear stuff like, a jeweler, they told me that a jeweler, because remember, I ain't got social media on my phone.
Right.
You know, I'm too focused on, like I said, building generational wealth. Just like a lot of time, you know, I be jumping subjects, but just like when people, oh, why Floyd doing this, why Floyd doing that? Man, listen, I'm not in nobody else's business. One thing about me, I stay in my own business.
Right.
So the thing is like this, if I was taking punishment throughout my career and I couldn't walk or talk, I couldn't articulate well, then I'd be like, yo, fuck that.
Right.
But as far as me going out, having fun, entertaining, being in control, doing exhibitions, keeping my body in shape, let me do what I want to do. I don't pocket watch nobody. I don't know what nobody doing.
Right.
And then it was so crazy that they was talking about one time I seen them. They told me I guess when I went to a game, you know, I didn't have season tickets for, somewhere close to 30 years.
Right.
Watch the Lakers and the Clippers. And every time I pay the people, I pay in cash. Having cash is a part of our culture. That's what we rap about. That's what we talk about.
Right.
You know, we floss and we flashy. My name is money.
Right.
So if my name is money, I'm not paying nobody with no credit card.
Right.
If my name is money, I'm gonna pull out that Dookie knot and be like, wow, here you go.
Ain't nothing new though.
I mean, I've been doing this.
That's
and
fact.
then they try to say, oh, well, why did he do that? Oh, why did he do that in front of Jay-Z? Jay-Z is this and Jay-Z is that. Man, listen, I love my people.
Right.
If anything, Jay-Z love how I pop it,
right.
And I love how he rap. And the reason why I know he love how I pop it, that's why he didn't show it up to so many of my fights. Because game respect game. I respect this game. I respect this hustle.
Right.
You know, a lot of time, even like different individuals, where people be like, oh, and like it could be people from all walks of life. Oh, this guy is worth this and this guy is worth that. my whole thing is this. I don't know what nobody's worth. Fuck what you're worth, what you got.
Right.
So at the end of the day, for the last 30 years, like, I mean, ain't nobody see me in no soup line. I ain't been out on the streets begging like my hands is cups.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm good.
Gotcha. Two more questions, real quick.
Man,
I got to finish question. Are you suing PBC, Al Heyman? Do they owe you money?
So I don't know what kind of finesse Floyd got going on, but he's not necessarily broke, is he? I don't know what's going on with Floyd. I couldn't tell you. It's some rich person shit. You know, he broke, but like on paper. He broke on paper. But he not really broke. He just broke on paper. It's interesting. He's still got the gym and everything. He broke on paper. Shout out to Tuxedo Mask saying Conor beats Holloway. Fights Islam for the third belt at 170. Wins. Rematches Floyd. Wins. Retires. Greatest combat sports athlete of all time. Thank you for the $5 dono, Tux. Hell no, though, homie. Hell the fuck no, though. Tux, hell the fuck no, homie. Thank you for the $5 dono. You know I try my best to agree with you when you be donating. But allow me for the one-time, Tux. We're going to do a stream about it tomorrow, so don't miss tomorrow, Tux. Do not miss tomorrow. I'm saving the take mostly for tomorrow. But I'm telling you right now, Holloway's beating that fucking ass, bro. Twice on Sunday, Tux. Scientifically speaking, Tux. Scientifically speaking, Tux. Conor has no chance in hell. Double World says, bro, Perry, I really look at you different now after not reading my chats. Okay. Bro, you're wasting my time when I read shit like that. Let's just keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to waste. Imagine how much time would be wasted if I read out stupid ass shit like that all day, real player. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But these shouts at me constantly. Perry this, Perry that. Perry, I look at you different now. Okay. All right, dude. All right, homie. You know? Can you put something of substance? Malcolm Snowden says, Perry Punch, what's good? What's poppin', homie? Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you, Malcolm. Tux goes, hey, a guy can dream, can't he? Yes, you can. If I was in front of him, I would be like, read this paper, ninja. They say you can't read. Prove them all wrong. Tux says, scientifically speaking, are we scientists now? Tux, that's the teaser. You'll just have to wait till tomorrow, bro. You got to wait till tomorrow. But I've mapped it out, bro. Scientifically speaking, Tux. Conor can't win. Conor is that, bruh. Conor is that N-word. What up, Stewart? Tux says he is stupid as shit. Okay, my money ain't green now. Tux, that was to fucking what's his name? That was to real play it, not you, homie. Come on now. Come on now. He beating the Flowers out that, oh my god, I almost said it. Out the N-word shorts. Hell no. N-word, I ain't saying no N-word. Come on, Tux. I don't got the pass. Roro says, real play, you just have to retype your chats and don't beg and spam. Yeah, bro. Yeah, real play. Come on, homie. McNugget's about to get gassed out by Holloway. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, shout out to Tyler Betts, though. 3-month member, my man Tyler Betts. Much love, homie. My man's Tyler Betts. And then he retracts it. All right, let's keep watching.
So a lot, you know, just like that, when people was asking about the PBC thing,
Right.
I really don't want to. I really don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But the thing is this. It's more like this. I looked at Al Haymon like a father figure. And there's the reason why he always wanted to stay behind the scenes and he didn't want nobody to see his face.
Yeah, I don't know what Al Haymon look like right now.
Okay, so at one particular time, it was
Tux says, Perry accounts, you dark enough, you can say it. Perry, get a tan and you can say it. Shit, I should have the pass, shouldn't I? I should have the fucking pass. I should have the fucking pass. Check my Discord chat link and tell me what you think. I will, Ro. I already saw it. And homie, your timeline is so behind, but that's okay. That's okay. But that was like last week's news, Ro. But it's okay. We'll watch it.
It was a girl group, a famous girl group, you know, because Al Haymon done all the music tours. And once I got with Al Haymon, he had stopped doing the, he wasn't doing rap music, but you know, the I Am Money tour, I was a part of that tour. But people don't know that. A lot of the music tours that Al Haymon was doing, I was a part of the tours.
Okay.
I was behind the scenes. I was getting mailbox money.
Okay.
So there's a lot of artists. I can name a lot of the tours. You know, but then if I name a lot of the tours just because you didn't see my name on a jumbotron, or you didn't see my name throughout the arena, or nowhere on none of the billboards throughout the tour, people are gonna say, "Oh no, Floyd didn't have nothing to do with that."
Right.
Remember, so it's no different from when people get to talking about the real estate. Oh, Floyd don't got this and Floyd don't got that.
Right.
All I want you is tell me what y'all got. Just tell me what y'all got. Everybody only worried about what Floyd got, but what do you got?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I'm like, what do you got?
Right.
And so, it is what it is. It's not like, I mean, if I get the name of all the shit that I own, motherfuckers like, damn.
Right.
But then they go, you already know, and it's so crazy. Like, I want people to really understand this. So, so like, say like if it's like TMZ, right?
Yeah.
So we know TMZ is not black owned.
Yes.
So if it's something that's not black owned, remember, TMZ reach is a lot longer than Shade Room reach.
There you go.
Okay?
Yep.
So if something was to come out on Shade Room, they're gonna say, oh, it's false because it's black media.
Right.
But if something come out on TMZ, oh, it's real, we know because it came from them. They have a bigger platform and a bigger reach, so they're gonna say it's real. So when a company called Business Insider, a guy wrote something about me and said, oh, this is about Floyd and that is about Floyd, right?
Right.
But nobody is telling you the CEO of Business Insider has, if I'm not mistaken, is a con man or he committed fraud. Just do your homework on guys like this. So a lot of times people can speak on me. You know, I'm happy with where I'm at. You know, a kid from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and you know, I stayed in Jersey for a while, stayed over in New York for a while with my family. I'm a kid that comes from nothing. And I'm not educated in school, I'm educated in life, meaning I know how to survive.
There you go.
So one thing about me is this. If you look, and you just look around, my team, they still paying their bills. And at my age, you know, at my age, but 40, I'm 40, I'm 50 years old, right? We just say 50, all right? If I'm able to just, my mother house is paid for, all my properties are paid for, my grandson don't want for nothing, I'm happy with that. As long as I'm able to eat every day, pay my bills, and travel and do the things that I want to do, and I don't have to get up and punch no clock and work for nobody, then that's my comfort.
Right.
And if I'm not doing nothing, and I'm like, oh shit, I ain't doing nothing. And then they say, oh, Floyd, you think about doing any more exhibitions? I say, shit, I don't know, maybe. Right now, no, I'm cool. I ain't done nothing in a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then if Tyson be like, oh yeah, you and Tyson can do exhibition, no problem.
Right.
Let's make it happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's entertain the people. If we do it, we do it. If we don't, then we don't.
Right. That's what I was going to ask you. Is it all exhibition, or are you going to do anything professionally as well?
As of right now, everything is in the air.
Okay.
Everything is in the air. We can't just jump out because, like I said before, there's a lot of shit I'm still ironing out and I'm cleaning up. You know, like I said, there's somebody that I'm involved with that's on my team, who I thought was a friend, who I thought was a business partner, but happened to be a con artist and a scammer. And 4 things. If you these 4 things, I want you to get the fuck away from me. If you are a liar, a thief, a rat, and a snake, then I definitely got to disconnect myself from you. So that's what's going on right now. Disconnecting myself from certain individuals, and it's just like this. A lot of times when you want to disconnect yourself from certain individuals, they give you a hard time. Just like a scorned woman, a scorned wife. If you gave her a good life and you treated her good for 20, 30 years, and then say she went out on a date with a guy, or she could have went and cheated on you, right. And you say, okay, I treated you exclusive, but you acting like you start acting like a regular. You start doing regular shit that regular chicks do. Right. So it's best that we go our separate ways. And she's scorned, so she giving you a hard time why she don't want to give you a divorce. So the same thing is going on right now. I'm just laying low, cleaning up bullshit business, and then it's back to the regular program.
Gotcha. Is everything Mayweather production just you? Because we don't see Leonard around like used to. We know Richard Schaefer was around for a minute. Who are you working with presently with Mayweather Promotion?
I got some heavy hitters that's behind the scenes. Okay. A lot of times, like, I got a lot of guys that's heavy hitters that's really behind the scenes. Okay. And what I want to do for these young fighters, honestly, this is the truth. And even for my team, I mean, from the guys, from the guys that sweep the gym, from the guys that clean up the strip club, from the guys that mop the floor at the skating rink. I want to make sure that everybody that's in my life, see, a part of me being successful and what brings me happiness is putting my family and my loved ones and the guys around me in position that they got a business going too. It felt good when if my cousin called me, my cousin from NY called me and be like, fam, I got a spot, I want to open a dispensary. If he can call me and be like, yo, cuz, I need this. And if I can give it to him and help him open up his dispensary so he can make a few dollars to feed his family, count me in. That's what I do. I always want to put everybody in position to be an entrepreneur. And, and they say, Indians can be chiefs too in their own lane. Everybody got their own lane. Right. So I don't want everybody saying, oh, if somebody go talk disrespectful, oh man, you an Indian. No, motherfucker. In my household, I'm a chief. And in my business, I'm a chief. What's up? Means? You gonna be the champ? Talk to me. Okay, say what's up to Cam.
What's up? What's up, man? What you doing? Kamel Moulton, real good fighter. When's he fighting again?
He just fought.
Okay, he just fought. Yeah. What's your plans with him? Because he's excellent.
Yeah. What's my stop, please, stop. So, my plans. Yeah. It's so crazy. This is my second. Well, earlier today I talked to Kamel. Yeah. And I told him some real shit. I said, I'm in this for the long haul with you. And I had a meeting with one of my guys today. Right. And Cam, in due time, everything's gonna unravel, and you're gonna see everything that I have, a lot of shit that I have. Right. But I'm gonna give you an example. We're gonna go back to Kamel, but let me give you something. Yes, okay. Sir. If me and you've been working together for 10 years, right. And every time for the 10 years, I told you, and you told me, Floyd, I'm gonna do something, and you did it, then you upheld your end of the bargain, and I said, you know what, I fuck with you. Right. And then, if you tell me something, I'm gonna believe you, because we've been fucking with each other that long. Right. But then on the 11th year, on the 11th year, you start moving funny and shit start happening. Then I ask you, did you do something? You tell me you did. You say, oh yeah, I paid for this, and I took care of this, and I took care of that, and come to find out you didn't. So now, like, fuck. Now, I done went out there publicly, and I say something, and I'm like, oh, what? Oh shit, well, I was counting on you. I thought you took care of that. Oh, you didn't? Okay, no problem. So I know what it is. So now, if you're lying and you bullshitting me, then, okay, then it's best you go your way, I go my way. Right. And so I don't want to never put no fighter or nobody around me in a predicament like that. So I told Cornell, it's just like this. What we're going to do with you early on, right now, we're going to start making sure that you have certain businesses and certain things that you own and certain real estate. So when you get 25 or 26, if you want to retire, you're like, I'm good. I'm getting good money every month. And thanks to Floyd, you know, I'm happy that he was able to put me in this position.
That's what's up. Without naming any other fighters' name, do you feel people that used to be under your stable are ungrateful or didn't give you the attributes that you deserve for putting them on?
Well, it's more like, you know, even like, what I don't like nowadays, and after just years and years, and I want you to really go back and look at this. Yep. Only time that me and another black man went to war at each other is when we was facing each other in that square circle. So we had to build the fight. So say if it's me and Shane or me and Zab, we have to talk shit towards each other to build the fight. Yep. And Zab as well as Shane, both of them I'm talking about are 2 Hall of Famers, 2 unbelievable fighters, and 2 heavy hitters. Right. So, but you know, it's just that in today's time, we don't show enough love to each other. Yep. And that's really hurting us. We supposed to be riding together, sticking together, and pushing each other to be great. And it's so fucked up. Even like they told me like how, you know, we got blacks that's on the internet beefing and going back and forth with each other. This shit is crazy. Yep. Like I thought, you know, when I see you and Dipset and what y'all movement, and I seen the Rockefeller movement over the years, and you see Bad Boy movement, and you see
it all fall apart.
And Murder Inc. It fall apart. But one thing that we have to stop doing, you know, at a certain age, once we get to a certain age, but like you have a huge following, so a lot of times the motherfucker can't win a battle with you because you got a huge following where you can just step on a motherfucking neck every day if you wanted to. Right. But what I do, if I'm trying to teach my grandson right here about us sticking together, about black love, about all the shit that we've been through, what we had to fight through, and the shit that we be saying, like, I don't like when we be saying, like, Becky with the good hair, the opposite of good is bad, so what the fuck y'all saying? No, nothing about us is bad. Everything about us is good. The best creature on earth is a black man. So at the end of the day, we got to start sticking together and pushing each other to be great at the end of the day, for real. You know, I had this gym open for over 20-some years, and I let fighters, I don't care what company they're with, they could be from any other fighting company, and come here and work out and display their talent, and I work with them. There's been fighters come from all around the world. I put money in their pocket, put them in position to start their career, and I'm just happy with that.
Right. Who's your top 3 fighters right now?
Benavidez is a hell of a fighter, and I like Benavidez.
He's coming to the show actually this
you know what's so crazy? I can't say 3. It's so. Because
well,
what we like? We got Keyshawn Davis.
Yes, sir.
And we got Shakur.
Yeah.
Devin.
Okay.
Let me see. There's so many. It's guys. And the little guy from Japan. Yeah. Japan got some good fighters too. Right. So you got a lot of fighters from overseas. So there's a lot of good fighters out there. And I'm not gonna even lie. I gotta take my hat off to Jake Paul, because I like Jake Paul hustle. Right. All in all, Jake Paul, he popped that shit. He know how to hustle and he know how to get that bag. Yeah. So so his hustle is he a white boy, but his hustle is like.
You can't get mad at him.
Yeah, you can't knock his hustle. Hustle like a black dude from the hood.
Right. His brother said that you didn't pay him for the fight that y'all had together. What do you have to say to that? The Logan Paul.
Yeah. I mean, I wish them nothing but the best.
Last question real quick. Devin is supposed to fight Rolly. How do you think that fight would turn out, Devin against Rolly?
It's an Aqua. you know, it's crazy that when we talk about Devin and Rolly, you know, I'm just happy that I was able to see them as kids.
Kids, yeah.
Come up in Las Vegas, come up around my gym, come up in different gyms, and just and now it's time for them to meet head to head and bump toe to toe. That's what life is. That's what boxing is about.
Devin versus Rolly, I like that shit. By the way, this guy's standing so zesty, it's not even funny.
That's what the sport is about.
This guy, look at this guy.
Like me and Zab used to kick it on trips.
The most zesty stance
trips.
of all time.
He come out to Vegas, we kick it, we run around, we hang out together, and then shit.
I remember we all played in the celebrity game in Miami 20-some years ago. Me, you, and Zab.
Yeah, so. But you know, even like with Zab, you know, Zab helped me get ready for the Manny Pacquiao fight, so I got to thank Zab for that.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I see Zab when I'm in LA sometimes, and I go to different games because he be out there with his twin boys.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said before, even like these two, Devin and Rolly. I'm just happy that they, if they're able to make the fight, it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
They said speculation that you held Ryan out with the Devin fight. When he came in overweight. The speculation that you told him to come in a couple pounds overweight. What do you have to say to that? And what it is. You know how it is. You know how it is in this fight game. If something happened in the fight game, they'll always point the finger and say it's Floyd's fault. I told you. And it's crazy that honestly speaking, I'm still the face of boxing. Absolutely.
That's just crazy.
That's what's up.
You know, motherfucker, 50 years old and still the face of boxing. It's some crazy shit.
That's what's
but I love the young fighters. All these little young fighters are on the rise. I mean, and I know I missed a lot of the young fighters. I know they're like, "Well, you forgot about me. You ain't speak about me." And if I missed you, you know you're a hell of a fighter.
Yeah. Floyd, love you. I'm gonna come see you in this fight time again, man. Appreciate you.
Okay, I do think I might have one more thing for you guys. I might got one more for you. He killed with the unexpected Jake Paul pay question, but it went nowhere. Nah, that was a good question. It actually was a solid ass question.
Joining me now is UFC.
How long is this interview? The interview's over. Man, for real, circle talk. Did Bobby Green go to Floyd's gym and Floyd just blew him off? Yeah, I believe so. Tuck says, Floyd don't matter. This guy's irrelevant. I know, but still, we don't got no news. So that is the news of the day. That's one of the biggest headlines. And Floyd Mayweather does just talk in circles. So I don't really have much to say because he just talks in circles. His family members blew all his money. Floyd irrelevant for real. Yeah, this ninja should be a politician. So many words to say nothing. He probably low-key was with Camel Toe Harris. I think it's worth talking about because I think it was wrong, but a lot of people are justifying this guy ending some guy's career, trying to be the big brother type shit. Wait, what's that pertaining to, Roro? Oh, Bryce Mitchell's friend getting fucked up. Yeah, Roro wanted me to pull this up.
Corey, double body lock. Take him up, take him down.
Hey! Hey!
Jesus Christ.
I mean, what should I say? The guy's an asshole. I mean, I don't even care. I don't necessarily. I mean, it's crazy. but shit, don't be climbing on the big man like that. Tony says, not my last try. I promise you will say it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one thing is for sure. Perry will say the N-word. Shout out, shout out. Tony M. I hope not. Bobby Green or McKinney? I got McKinney. Tyler Betts. I'm a rock with McKinney, I think. That's what the fruit gets for jumping on another man. ADCC is and has been a joke for its whole existence. Am I tripping or is there? Oh my gosh. Nah, what the hell? Garcia gonna say what? CJI is and has been superior to ADCC for its whole existence.
Joining me now is UFC featherweight contender Steve Garcia, who competed a few weeks ago at the White House, a pretty cool event. Steve, I guess, how's it feeling, man? It's been, 3 or 4 weeks since you've been in there. You didn't get the win. I guess, how are you feeling, though? Have you processed it at all?
Yeah, man, you got after a fight, you have all the time to process it. Definitely that you feel the highs and you feel the lows in this sport, and it's kind of hard to kind of figure out where to start because there were some awesome moments just being a part. Honestly, everything outweighs the good usually when you lose. But in this case, there was small.
Shout out to Soda Pop. What up, homie? What up, big dog? Hi, Jacob. Ain't seen you in a while, buddy. Good to see you, Soda Pop. Ah, dang, I don't want to see this. I'm going to feel bad. Well, should I cut to the chase? Mr. Steve Garcia, he called out Arnold Allen or Gene Silva. Basically, the MMA math in Steve Garcia's head for these call-outs goes as follows. Gene Silva got finished by Diego Lopez. He got finished by Diego Lopez. So, boom. Both guys who lost to Diego. Why don't they run it? However, Gene Silva, since his loss to Diego Lopez, has got back in the win column by beating Arnold Allen. Hence why he also mentioned Arnold Allen coming off a loss, Gene coming off a win. If UFC matchmakers want to go loss versus loss, you go Steve Garcia versus Arnold Allen, right? So I like it. I like the call out. I'm all for it. I do think that Steve Garcia is going to be going on a bit of a downturn, though. I do think so. He had a lot of complaints about the UFC White House card in this interview. A lot of complaints about it. He just he basically said the same thing that like Ryan Garcia said when he lost to Rolly. Like the theatrics of the card, it just prioritized fighters the least. It prioritized the fighter's performance the least when it came to the ring walk, when it came to the weather delay, when it came to, the outside atmosphere, all of it. He wasn't a big fan of it. So yeah, Steve complains a lot about the UFC White House optics in this. Optics meaning like the run through. The warm up to getting in the cage and fighting. He says he was even distracted in the fight, lost focus. So Allen just beat Melky actually. Oh, that's right. That's right. So shit, maybe Melky, Soda Pop, maybe Melky. But Melky moving up to lightweight, so I like the Arnold Allen scrap. Me too. GG to Steve, but man, Diego is too dope. Not dope enough to be a number one, though. Yeah. Diego's dope. Not dope enough to be a number one. That is a fact. Steve should just be realistic and take easy fights. I think we're going to be on a Steve Garcia downturn. I don't think he's got what it takes to necessarily make that title run like we were hoping. Don't want to be too rude. He will never be champ. No need to get brutalized by those guys. There might be a little bit of truth to that, Shiloh. Ricky says, bro, just finished working the rodeo. Had professional bullfighting tonight. I just got a photo with Pessimo, one of the best bullfighters. Good shit. Good shit, Ricky. All the old watch fighters moving up, by the way. Emmett, Chandler, ETC. I saw Chandler talking about moving up to 70. Good luck, homie. Throw in Prates. Not that hard to lose focus when your fucking skull is getting punched into the canvas. You got to watch this interview, Shiloh. Steve Garcia was kind of complaining, high-key heavy. Heavily complaining. Steve looked mid against Diego for real. Yeah, he kind of did, Ro. He kind of did. But anyway, boys, that's going to be the stream for the evening. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you on this big news day. Shout out to all you guys for watching, though. And, what's it called? I'll be live tomorrow. Well, I might not be live tomorrow because it's the 4th of July. So we'll see. If I'm live tomorrow, you guys are lucky, but I might not even be live tomorrow. So there is that. Say the word. I can't say the word. I can't say the word, Tony. But all right, boys. I would stay on longer, but there ain't nothing to ain't nothing. We talked about it all. Lopez and Yair are moving to lightweight. Yes, there. Actually, you know what? Shoo, I do want to do the Max Holloway fight week. Max Holloway McGregor fight week stream tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow or Monday. The 4th of July might ruin the viewership, so I want to do it when we got an audience. So we'll see. I'll either see you guys tomorrow or Monday for the Max Holloway Conor McGregor official prediction. So tap in. But shout out to all the boys for watching. You do fireworks? No, I don't. I don't. It's illegal here. I'll try to up my scoop game next stream, Perry. Thank you, Ro. But good shit, Ro. We all start somewhere. So good shit, homie. I like that you are bringing in some topics. Let's just try to be a bit more relevant with it. But I love you, Ro. I love you, Ro. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for sending in topics. You the man, Ro. You the man. We're going to get those topics right on the next stream. I'll watch on the 4th. Jacob trying to party for real. We'll see. I'm not trying to party. Shit. I'm trying to stream, but if you guys are partying, I might have to just delay the stream till Monday. Callie getting hella gay with firework restrictions. Yep. 1 year ago tomorrow, 4 Extra blew his hand off with the firework. And with that, boys, we will end the stream. All right. Peace out, boys. Peace out. I'll see you guys all tomorrow or Monday. Peace out, boys. Thanks for watching. Hit the like on your way out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We got the Max Holloway, Conor McGregor fight week coming up. We don't go to parties. We are socially awkward for real. Not facts, though. Facts. I mean, I could do it. I just don't enjoy it. Physical gaming over, y'all. G-Stream. All right, peace out, boys. Peace out. Happy 4th of July, everybody, if I don't see you tomorrow. Love you, boys. Peace out. Peace out, Otto. Peace out, Tony. Peace out, Soda Pop. Peace out, Ro. Peace out, Shiloh. Peace out, Patricia. Peace out, Tyler Betts. Peace out, fucking Real Playa. Peace out, Tuxedo Mask. Thank you for the $2 donos and the $5 donos, homie. Peace out, Dylan. Peace out, Stewart. Peace out, America First. Peace out, Tyler Betts. Peace out, Jim Lotus. Peace out to Malcolm, the homie Malcolm. All right, boys. I'll see you guys all.